What did you make of the performance overall? The frustration that when the fight back came, they haven't ground to make up on it.
Yeah. Well, obviously, hugely disappointing outcome for us. But you know what? At least we were more like ourselves today in terms of our football. I mean, our last two away games, Newcastle, Chelsea, apart from the results, which weren't great either, but we just didn't try and play our football. I thought today, even in the first half, some of our football, our pressing was back to where it should be. We lacked a real sort of cutting edge for sure. We just had nothing in that front third, and that allowed Liverpool to get comfortable. And flip side of that was when they got forward and into the front third, their front guys were quite lethal in pouncing on our mistakes. And so 4-0, we've got a mountain to climb. But again, when we play like ourselves, we always finish strong because we put pressure on the opposition that eventually takes its toll. And we scored a couple of goals, maybe we could have had a couple more. So look, it's disappointing, but at least we tried to play and we looked, like a version of ourselves, which gives me something to work with.
Is it a confidence thing at the moment?
Maybe in the front third there is. I thought our football was good today. We under pressure. They're a good pressing team. We played some real good stuff to get through them, and then we get to the front third, nothing would happen, and there probably is a bit of a lack of confidence. But again, that's just something guys got to work through. You got to find a way to overcome that because ultimately, if you don't put pressure on the opposition in that front third after you've worked your way up there, then like I said, they're going to get comfortable with their position. So it's probably a little bit of that. But again, we've got to find a way to snap out of that because it's not going to happen on its own.
But I think it's also a mentality issue. You start playing well when you're 3-0 down against Arsenal. You start playing well when you're 4-0 down against Liverpool. You're actually lost.
Yeah, look, again, I think you missed the point of what I just said. I don't think we were playing badly. I know we're losing 4-0, and against Arsenal I didn't think we were playing badly. It's just that the difference was in the two boxes we kind of lacked a cutting edge, and the opposition, very good opposition. So, like I said, that's got nothing to do with, mentality. If you come to Anfield and, don't try and play, maybe that shows that you haven't got the mentality. But we tried to play. We definitely tried to play. And so I don't think it's a mentality issue at all. In fact, I think it's the whole opposite of that. I think the mentality, at least tonight, was there for us to go out and try and be a version of ourselves. And, we're short, absolutely. But like I said, that gives me something to work with.
You mentioned before in terms of your build-up and how you like to approach it against the Liverpool side. You do like to regain the ball. How did you feel you did? There were some mistakes. Was it a tempo thing? Was it movement sometimes?
I think we pinched it a few times as well. But the difference was they punished us and we didn't punish them. So that's what I'm talking about. So when you've got two teams kind of similar going at it, it's going to happen. In those moments, it's whether you capitalise or not. So, but again, I'd much rather we go down that road and try and fix those kind of areas than try and change our approach.
Could you ask about Emerson Royal as well? It's felt like a tough day for them. Emerson Royal felt like a tough day for Liverpool.
Yeah. Look, we're playing him out of position. Obviously, it's kind of the way our season's gone. Whenever we've had injuries, we invariably have had him in the same part of the pitch. So both our left backs are out, so we kind of forced him out there. So it's not great for him, and he's obviously up against a pretty good player in Mo. But that's something we have to deal with.
What did you make of Richarlison's impact and the impact of the subs?
Yeah, it was good, but again, I think that was because we'd worked hard up until that point. And like I said, when we play our football, and it sounds madness because we were 4-0 down, but we still made Liverpool work hard, and we do in all our games. The Arsenal game was similar, so we always tend to finish strong. And I think the subs benefit from the hard work of the other guys, but it certainly helped. I thought Richie was really good with his presence, and then the other guys coming on, I thought added something for us. Look, we got a couple of goals. So I said, could add a couple more.
What was your thoughts of bringing them on when you did? Because it seemed the game was effectively dead at that point. Were you still thinking you'd get to?
Well, it wasn't, was it?
No.
Yeah, so,
was that you thought that you could?
Yeah, look, Richie played. He started on Thursday night, but he's been out for a fair while, so we were never going to play him back-to-back games. So it was always about trying to get him on the field the last half hour today, irrespective of how the game was going. But look, at 4-0, do you think you can win? No, but I still felt we could get something out of the game in terms of, because I knew we'd finish strong because of all the work we'd done till that. So, but it's fair to say before he came on, we never looked threatening at all. Whenever we got into those areas, and him coming on, thought Sonny improved on the left and Brennan on the right. Just gave us a little bit more of a presence in there.
And as the players left at half time, I don't know whether you saw it, we were able to see it, but basically, the Vicario stepped in between Romero and Royal. I just wonder what you made of it, whether you saw it.
I didn't see it. A few people mentioned it, but mate, they, as I've said to others, they care, mate. It hurts them. They're not, it's like they're not going to just be happy with the current situation, and because they care, they want it to improve. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and as long as it's done in a constructive way, and irrespective, the players who I've been told that were involved, they care. They want to change the situation. They want to accept it.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, mate.